This will be set up for the Aura Carver frame here. You are going to have to set yourself up with an account in their application. You can do this online via website if you want. You have two choices, and we're just going to do for me. First things first, you have to plug it in and power it on. I already have the power cord plugged in, so we will power that on. Might be a little difficult to see. There's a little circle kind of moving. We'll move that back a little bit. You can see it got a little brighter, and it is telling you to put it where you want it, but obviously for setup purposes, this isn't going to be where I want it. This is just where I have it for the time being. And we're going to let that finish, I'm assuming, booting up. So we'll give that a moment. Once it's fully powered, I will click this button here. All right, so there is a code now on the frame, and I had to turn on my Bluetooth on my phone in order to pair it. So what we're doing now is confirming that the two numbers are the same, which they are, and now it wants me to connect it to Wi-Fi, which I will throw that into my IoT network and continue to cover up that code that's on the frame itself. I'll give this a moment to actually connect the frame up there. Oop, the number has moved as it tries to connect to my Wi-Fi. All right, there we go. It's checking for updates. And now it's asking it again, was this frame a gift? I received a claim code, invite the gift giver, or skip, or do this later. So the big thing with Aura frames is you can have people kind of jump in on this with you. Add photos. For now, I'm going to skip because, well, this is my frame. So we can add photos or do maybe later. If I do an add photo, you need access to my photos. So I'll have to say allow. Unlimited photo storage, and then it's got smart suggestions, so you can turn that on, and you'll have to allow access. And then this is really just pulling up my on-device photos. So for me right now, this is not going to work out because I'll have to come and do this another way. So I will say maybe later. We'll change that name later, but we'll have it with my name. I'll select next, and then I can add members to this frame. So I'd have to hit plus, and then you can invite them either with email or phone number. And then here's what the frame can do. Unlimited photo storage, slideshows order, slideshow timing, on off, and then touch control at the top. We're going to hit next, and then get notified when people love a photo. You can receive notifications when a photo is added or receive suggestions. So I'm just going to turn that one off for now, and then do maybe later. And then here we go. The frame is now set up. Supposedly, we'll find out. There's the important one for me with the Aura frame. I can connect it to my Google Photos because that is where my photos live, as well as on my server. Once I do that, I actually have access to all my old photos, so I can add them this way. Setting a frame up as a gift is really easy. You unpackage it, and then in the corner here, there's a little QR code that you scan that then brings you to this, and you're going to click here to complete. It's going to open up the application. So chances are if you're doing this, you already have a frame, and that's why you're giving it to somebody else, and you have the application already set up. From here, you're going to come over to the toggle menu there, and then you're going to select new frame. And then you're going to say it's for somebody else, which will give you choices, which is scanning the code on the back of the box, plugging the frame in, or generating a virtual code. I'm going to select scanning, enable camera, and then we're going to go scan this. Once I've done that, it shows me the serial number for it, and we're going to prepare gift, recipient's name. On the new page, we can gift message and photo, invite family and friends, add photos and albums, and choose Wi-Fi. It suggests doing all of these for best performance, but I'm going to select Wi-Fi. So in my case, I know their Wi-Fi information, and I will have to plug in this frame. So I do have it powered on. So there's a little extra that you have to do, but it's powered on. It's going to look for the frame. It's going to generate a number code, and you're going to match it to the frame. In my case, it's correct. And now it's asking me to put in my network credentials for where this is going. Now that the Wi-Fi credentials have been added, you can add a recipient's email address. And I like the fact that we'll not send them anything until the frame connects to their Wi-Fi. And I've done that, and it says I can now unplug the frame and pack it carefully back in the box. I can invite people right here, and it shows myself and then the frame person who hasn't gotten it yet. So by default, I should be okay. You can add photos afterwards. You can come in here and add photos, but I don't have any that I want to add right this second. You can do gift and photo, which will apparently display as soon as the frame hits their Wi-Fi. It's kind of nice. And because I already have an Aura frame, I should be able to, I don't need to send an invite to anybody else, but I should be able to add photos after the fact. So I'm going to select save and exit. So I can come back and edit this at any time. So for these two, I don't need to add while it's on Wi-Fi. I can select add photos right here because it says gift for these people. So I can come back and add photos whenever I want. Perfect. That's how easy it is to set up as a gift for somebody else.